The past 24 hours for Mamelodi Sundowns have just been incredible. Left some fans indifferent. You don't know whether it's an emotion of confusion or excitement. With two breaking news. Well, one yet to be confirmed by the club, but I just had to press record and do this video to share my thoughts about these two incomings at 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙎𝙎𝙖𝙎𝙎𝙬𝙎. Yes, I do go by the name of First Consensus Football. We'll discuss anything to do with soccer, from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. In this episode, we are discussing those two major incomings at 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙎𝙎𝙎𝙎. One confirmed, he is in Austria with the squad, and our prayers have been answered. If you follow this channel, you know very well I've been of the opinion that we need a striker, someone to assist and compete with a Peter Shalulile, because Peter Shalulile, as things stand, he's the sole, the only number 9 we have at 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙎𝙎𝙎. And the other incoming yet to be confirmed by the club, but as things stand, there's a journalist that is reliable that has confirmed that the technical team member, a new assistant, is in Austria. Now, around lunchtime yesterday, news broke out that Mamelodi Sundowns have signed a new center forward, born 2002, a 22-year-old, a Brazilian, was playing in Belgium, has been signed by the club. 1.84 meters. That's relatively tall in our league, and obviously is going to be adding something in that forward line at the Mamelodi Sundowns. 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙎𝙎𝙎𝙎𝙎𝙎 Sales from Brazil has joined Mamelodi Sundowns on a 4-year deal. I think Sundowns read the room very well. We're already coming from 2 losses. I know it's friendlies and it's preseason, but already there was some, robust engagement amongst the fans, especially with the departure of Rulani Mokoena. A whole lot of things are going to change. You probably still have some Rulani Mokoena loyalists or ice boys at Sundowns. It's normal. We had the same situation when Peter Mosimane left the club. When he left, he didn't live alone. He left with some technical team members, so it is not new at all. So those robust engagements are going on. Probably go on until we play our first match when the league begins. And so now this new guy, he's a number 9. He's left-footed. You don't get a lot of number 9s who are left-footed. According to the videos we've watched, he's not just a stationary number 9, but he's mobile. He's got a skill in him. So Mamelodi Sundowns have a history of bringing in South Americans who are decent. And because he's tall, some people might think that we are getting another Safranco. The guy from Europe we brought in at Mamelodi Sundowns. He won some cups. I think he won MTN8, the league. I forgot the other one, Nedbank Cup. That treble year with the cohort coaching. So it's not a Safranco, definitely, and it's not an Afonso. Afonso won us at Telecom Cup while Peter was still here. He's left-footed. Afonso is probably taller than him, but they're definitely different. So Mamelodi Sundowns has got a good history with all the South Americans they've brought into the club. None have really disappointed. Maybe one that has disappointed, it's been because of injuries. But it looks like we've got a net eater in this guy. We've already given him nicknames: Umdayisi, Umthengisi, our salesman, Murikisi. So we are excited. Sundowns really cheered up the fans with the announcement of this player. we are excited, and we are gradually allowing the management to lead us to our Canaan. We really want that CAF Champions League. Flemingberg, we are allowing you to do what you want to do with us. And then, how is this guy going to add value at Mamelodi Sundowns? We've got a lot of attackers, but we don't have a lot of number 9s, as I've stated. And there was a time when Ribeiro and Shalulile were injured, and there was a time when Shalulile was struggling really to get goals, and we had to use Mshishi as a false 9, playing in CAF Champions League. That is tough. That is tough. And one hopes that the rotation of players will be better as we want to conquer Africa. Because, I mean, if you're going to constantly be using the same 11 every time, players are going to get injured, and the ones you're not using, by the time they play the next match, they are not in sync with other players. So the rotation is going to be an element that the technical team must master for this season. He is a type of player that is going to benefit us greatly when we're playing North Africans. All these other teams, when they play Mamelodi Sundowns, they park the bus. So sometimes you need a focal point that is big, strong, that can hold up play. With him, it's even better. He can hold up play, but he's also skillful. He's not just your ordinary Inzaghi who just do taps in, but he's a baller. He's a baller. He looks like a net eater. Did you see his teeth? He's reminding me of the real Ronaldo Nazario of Brazil. So one hopes that he's a proper net eater. Now, you move on to the next one. Now, so from lunchtime, we're talking about the salesman, umrekisi, umthengisi, umdayisi. We're all excited as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan that, wow, Flemingberg is cooking. He's signing, 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds, 21-year-olds. There's something, there's a pattern, he's coming up with something. He's releasing players, terminating contracts, he's selling players. We are excited. Boom! Last night, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I think 𝙎𝙀𝘼𝙎𝙊𝙉𝙂𝙎 or 𝙎𝙀𝘼𝑎𝑔 News, their breaking news is that Romain Folz, former Amazulu coach, former Marumo Gallants coach, has arrived in Austria and is the new assistant to the technical team. Now, a lot of people are confused because Eminem is widely known in the streets of Twitter, Fols are widely known in the province of KZN. He is been seen as a failure in the PSL. But one should not forget what Manqoba said about this guy. He said some good words that he actually sees. He saw a capacity of a great manager. I mean, this is 2022 when he spoke of Fols, Romain Folz. So, and then at the same time, to have perspective on this, Romain Mokoena was at Orlando Pirates. Misha left him there as the head coach. It did not go well. He failed. And then he was shipped out. Probably the only coach that was loaned out to go to Chippa United. Chippa United, it didn't go well either. So one can say as a head coach, Romain Mokoena failed at Orlando Pirates and at Chippa United. And at that time, already Mamelodi Sundowns fans really didn't like Romain Mokoena. During COVID, Peter Musimane decided to bring him back. And there was a resistance from management for Pizzo to allow Rolando to come back to clock up. But he did. And look what has happened off Romain Mokoena. So I think as Amasanda one, we really need to give the management, the technical team. If Manqoba is the one who recommended the guy, he knows what he is doing. And yes, the trolling obviously will not stop. Rulani has left. The benchmark is up here. The banter from our opposition. It's almost like we're giving more material to the opposition. But the only thing that will silence the noisemakers from Soweto is Mamelodi Sundowns playing good football and winning matches when we start the league. What welcome to the two players, Salesman and Fols. I can't say I was excited by or even saw it coming for Fols, but if indeed they've brought him in to work with Steve Komphela and Manqoba Mngqithi, yeah, no, we something is cooking on Mamelodi Sundowns. The opposition, the league, and the other guys might not really be. It might be material for them to use for banter against us. But Manqoba, Flemingberg, they know what they are doing. If you're seeing this space and this content for the very first time, do smash that like button. It's important. I think there's nothing as important than you liking all the videos that you watch on YouTube, because liking the video is going to spread this video to other people who are searching for news or analysis on African football, South African football. So I need you to like the video. If you've not subscribed, it is free to subscribe. Join the family. And I am also planning to do lives on my TikTok account. It's the same name, Oscar Nsisi Football on TikTok. Follow the channel there, and then we will do lives and more engagements on there. Practice on that side, so I can start doing even lives on YouTube. So like, subscribe, and then comment on the comment section below. What do you think? What is up? Do you agree? Do you see the bigger picture of what Mamelodi Sundowns is trying to do? So it's I don't know whether to say it's exciting times or it's scary times, but we just have to go through this process and then allow the technical team to bring in faces at Mamelodi Sundowns. Thank you for watching and for staying this long, and may my God bless you all.